the playoffs, at the brink of the divisional playoffs. And let's take a look to see how things ran for our playoffs for the wild card weekend. So as I predicted, Pittsburgh was all over Buffalo. Wasn't close. 21-7 at the half, and Pittsburgh cruises for the victory. Both had over 400 yards of offense, but the rushing yards, Pittsburgh with 170, really control things. And Steelers had turnover. Nothing really jumps out here. Time possession for the Steelers. Player stats. Bert Emanuel played because Taylor was out with an injury. He had a great game. Almost 300 yards passing, but Big Ben had a solid game. Bell, my God, 6 yards a carry, $120. What was his long? 7 broken tackles. Okay, when you average 6 yards a carry and your longest run is 18 yards, you are completely dominating the game. McCoy, not bad, 4.6 yard average. What did he have? Yeah, so he was getting the job done. Biggest difference there, only 4 broken tackles. 36 yards after contact for Bell, only 21 for McCoy. Receiving. You probably notice a name missing here with Antonio Brown's because he was last for the year. Major injury. We'll check on that in a moment. Sack wise, some decent sacks in the game. Okay, so we also predicted the Redskins would crush the Rams, which they absolutely did. Wow, only 2 yards difference in terms of total yards gained. But the Redskins controlled the offensive line, the line of scrimmage with 144 yards rushing. That's dominant, especially when you also only give up 71, forcing 2 turnovers and really killing it there on the time of possession. Let's take a look go back. So it was 17-10 at the half for the Redskins. It was still a game. And then the Redskins blew it open in the second half. Cousins, solid game. Goff, look at this. Almost 300 yards passing, 92 rating. 85-yard pass for, Rams had good stats. Rushing, no one really dominated, but look, the top 2 rushers are both from the Redskins, 19 carries and 18 carries. Yes, they're both under 4 yards a carry, but this is absolute control. Look at the longest run, 10 and 5. That means they are getting positive yardage almost every single play. Yeah, there was a fumble, but both got a touchdown. That's solid stats. Look at the receiving yards. Oh, Kenny Britt, $149, almost 30 yards a catch, and he's one who had the 85-yard run. Looks like with 89 yards with Rack, it was probably a little short slant that he took the distance. Blocking, don't really care about. Defense, 3 players in double digits. Donald, 3 tackles for loss. That's solid. Sacks, nothing out of the ordinary. Same with the picks. The Broncos and the Titans. Also, we predicted this one as well, that the Tennessee would go and win this game, and they did just barely. And look at this. So the Broncos jump out to a 21-6 halftime lead. It ends up being 21-13 going into the fourth quarter, and the Titans explode for 20 points in the fourth quarter to snatch this one away from Denver. Both Denver almost had 400 yards of offense, but they really couldn't get a solid, consistent run game as the stats show there. First downs are pretty much even. Turnovers, Titans won the battle there. Third down conversions, almost dead even. Fourth downs, penalty yards. Denver with 80 and the Titans with only 10. That's probably a huge difference right there. But look at this. Gradkowski comes through. Well, I can't say that. He completed one pass. I'm an idiot. But completed one pass for a touchdown. Probably that was on a fake field goal. So Simeon had a great game, almost 300 yards passing. Matt Castle did just enough to win. Had a solid game, 189 yards passing, TD, and no picks. But look at this. Murray struggles. Henry struggles. Both are under 4 yards of carry, but they both combined for 3 touchdowns. That's solid. Demaryius Thomas with 6 catches for $118. Nothing else jumps out at me there. Total tackles. Marshall with 11. Wow, only 1 tackle for loss the entire game for both teams. Look at the sack numbers. Rakpo, Casey, Jones, there's 5. There's 6. 6 sacks for the Titans. That, I would say, is absolutely one of the reasons why they won, and also had to pick as well. So now we've got one we incorrectly picked. We had the Lions doing the upset, but the Eagles come in strong with a great 21-point second quarter to take a 21-0 lead. Lions come roaring back 21-14, and the Eagles closed it out. Only 231 yards of total offense for the Lions. That's a big surprise there. But not too big a surprise when you realize Matthew Stafford was out of the game. 185 yards rushing for the Eagles. That really controlled things. 18 first downs also is a big factor as well. Third down conversions, 9-5. That is huge in terms of difference. And of course, the 36-minute time of possession differential on that. In terms of, look, both quarterbacks absolutely struggled, barely with right around 150 yards. Both ratings are just average to below average. TD and a pick, not looking so good. Sproles comes in for the Eagles, cracks the century mark with a buck one, rushing 5.3 yards a carry. That's solid. 7 broken tackles, 31 yards after contact. And Riddick, who led the league in rushing, was only given the ball 13 times. That's pathetic. The average over 4 yards a carry. 12 yards was his long. Feed him the rock. What the hell are you doing? Receiving, it's really nothing there. Oh my God. Tackles Whitehead, only one in double digits. Not sacks. Yeah, so 2 sacks total. No, 3. I can't even do math today. We got 2 for the Lions, 1 for the Eagles, and then the picks 1 each. All right, so that lines us up for, I bypassed it, damn it. Okay, so the Titans will travel to Oakland, the first home playoff game the Raiders have had since 2002. Well, actually 2003, but 2002 season. Redskins to the Packers. Of course, I'm all in with the Raiders on this one. Redskins and Packers. Packers will squeak that one out. Steelers at the Patriots. I'm going upset here. I'm going to pick the Steelers to win on the road in New England, and the Eagles and the Falcons. This is where the Eagles season comes to a screeching end. Falcons should win big on this one. All right, let's take a look at the news to see if anything has popped up. Any decent news? Okay. Okay, it goes through Andy Reid's retirement once again. Oh wow! So Jeff Fisher retires after 180 career wins. Since Rams got booted out of the playoffs, he's going to retire. Of course, in real life, he got fired. So either way, he is done. Uh, most of this shit is just a joke. All right, we'll get out of this. So let's take a look at the injury report for all the playoff teams that currently remain. Ours, TJ Carey, our great nickel corner, he's been out for a long time, so he's been done for the year with a dislocated knee. Same with Andre Holmes, done. Okay, so let's start up. The Bills are gone. Hopefully, I can remember who's left because I'm a little drunk tonight. So Hendricks, broken collarbone, he is out, and Wentz has been lost for the year with a torn rotator cuff. He is absolutely gone for the year, which of course they should just get killed by the Falcons. Gabriel is out for 2 more games. He's been a stud. Lions in? No, the Lions are out. Lions lost. Packers are in. Dude, Eddie Lacy. Holy shit. Eddie Lacy is gone. They lost their starting center with a complete MCL tear. Shoot, he may be done for his career. And then the backup center. Oh my God, the backup center is gone too. Wow. The Packers might be ripe for an upset with the Redskins. I mean, without Eddie Lacy and missing the key component of your offensive line with the center, that could be a huge issue. Patriots, Flowers, the right end, is out. We hit the Raiders. Redskins, Kerrigan, that's huge. Their stud left outside linebacker, he's out with a broken toe. You're losing the top guy in the secondary. Also, your right tackle, that's key. So your run game is really going to suffer because your stud right tackle is out. And D'Angelo Hall, who's moved from corner to free safety late in his career, he's out. So big issue. You got 2 of the 4 starters on the secondary is out. Looks like even though the Packers have injury issues, the Redskins do as well. I think, to me, this is pretty much a wash. I'm still going to go with the Packers here. And the Steelers, Antonio Brown is out. I'm going to step back and instead pick the Patriots to win. I really think without Antonio Brown and Cockrell is out, losing a good starting corner is huge. I'm going with the Patriots on this one. All right, so we have moved up to 10th in our value. Our funds now are a nice $62 million. Awesome. When we come back, we will be playing the Titans at the Raiders for the divisional playoff game. And this has been Darth Raider 77, and I'm out.